everybody, Carl Campbell with Wet Sounds, national trainer for the company. This is our new AR5 Ranger roof. This is a brand new product and a brand new template for even us. But this is the first Ranger roof that's been designed around the speaker versus just throwing a roof on a vehicle and putting speakers in it. It's got RGB in it, beautiful molded grills. You've got 4 8-inch drivers and a 12-inch sub, all ran with a 600 watt amplifier, a built-in MC2 head unit, which is Bluetooth, XM Sirius capable. You've got simply ease of installation with this unit too. 2 people can put this on a Ranger in about 20 minutes. Done and done. Everything comes pre-wired. It's 2 wires to the battery, power and ground, and you're linking your phone to it. It's that simple. The great thing about this is it's got built-in light bars on the front and back. It's got a utility bar in the back, 50-inch light bar on the front, and it all comes pre-wired. But the sound quality on this is amazing. It's the only roof that actually has things built in. We even incorporate a dome light, little things like a power kill so that when you park it, it's not draining the battery. Just little simple things that are necessities for this type of vehicle. Now we also make a replacement amp that's right above my cameraman here that can be inserted. It's a 2-channel amp, so in case you wanted to add additional subwoofers or a couple of REV 12s like we have on the back of this unit here, you have a lot of options with this unit. And the additional amp already comes pre-wired, so when you buy it, it's simply a plug-and-play Molex plug. All the wiring's already down at the battery, so it's very, very simple to expand upon this system. All right, Carl, coming back to you again. This is the new REV HD Series. We make it in a 10 and a 12. A lot of really cool features with this new product. Number 1, built-in RGB rings, so you're not an accessory anymore. It comes built into the product. You've got a new recessed mount on these, which allow for a lot higher head clearance on your typical boat. Previously, last year's 10 and this year's 10, this one's going to give you over 1.5 inches of head clearance on your boat tower. And the new 12 actually hangs a 1/2 inch higher than last year's 10. So you have more sound, more power, and a smaller window of space on your boat. Now they did some DSP controls with this new product. We actually put it in a sound room, DSP, played with the crossover, and made it a lot more musical. Literally where the crossovers and the tweeters and the mid-range come together, it's a much smoother response with still that high-powered wet sound that you get. So a lot of effort has gone into this new design. All the old mounts still fit the new ones. So if you have a guy replacing his last year's stuff, it's plug and play. But I will tell you, the clamps and the grills do not come with this. So if it's something your dealer needs, he just picks what he wants and he gets it. And we did that because we realized a lot of guys are going to want the new ones versus their old ones. That way they can use their existing clamp system that they have in place. This is the new Zero line from Wet Sounds. It stands for Zero Compromises. And the great thing about this product line, it introduces a lot of new technologies to apply to a lot of different marketplaces. We use a neodymium magnet structure, which is much smaller, and a heat sink on the back of it to pull that heat away to fit much more smaller housings like your Harley Davidson fairings from 2014 newer. It uses a PMGS design on the speaker cone, which is a poly mica glass sphere. This melted together molds, makes it incredibly UV resistant, and we use the existing compression hardware drive that you see on a lot of the Wet Sound boat product, the REV series, REV 10s, REV 12s HD. It's got a very cool removable grill that can pop right off if you want to use it or not. So you've got a lot of applications with this design. It's very small, very tapered, and this has a lot of applications with the 6.5 for a lot of your vehicles like your Audis, your Mercedes-Benz, your BMWs. A lot of those doors have rounded glass, so when that glass goes down into the door, that glass comes right up behind the factory speaker housing. Now you have a product that can fit in that housing without having to do any major install adjustment. Now if you look at the back of the speaker, 2.7 inches of clearance from the back to the edge of the frame, so a very shallow mount for most speaker size. It has the RGB plug that can simply plug in for ease of install, or you can use the typical spade design depending on what you want to use for your application. We also make a 10-inch subwoofer and a 12-inch subwoofer. The 10-inch subwoofer only uses 0.5 cubic foot of space. That's really small. Basically the size of the box it comes in, how much space you need. And the 12 is about 0.9. They're both really efficient. They both are neodymium design, so it keeps the design much smaller. And this can be used in a boat application, can be used in a car application. There's a power sport application. It's really you're unlimited how you can put this product into any type of vehicle. Carl coming back at you guys. These are our new Stealth XT Soundbars. They're gonna come in a 6, an 8, and a 12 speaker design. The 12 speaker design is the same length as last year's 10, just got dual tweeters for a little bit better DSP performance. A lot of cool things with these. We've got these nice underlight, literally cockpit lights, dome light if you're using it in a UTV or a golf cart. But you also have RGB accents that make them look hot, sharp, but they're not overkill like some of these light show light bars that are out there. You know, Wet Sounds invented the sound bar. Everyone else is copying us. But we did some really neat things with the install application. We added 5/16 install rails on the top, bottom, and back. The advantage with this is a lot more installation applications. The mounts and brackets swivel and adjust to give you more installation capabilities. And the Bluetooth unit in this, you can link 9 of these together without having to have any wiring component added to the system. So you literally could put 9 of these in one golf cart and just destroy the golf course entirely with sound.